This video is about the 4C's of diamonds. Now you may have heard of the 4C's of diamonds, but what are they? Well, they are clarity, colour, carat weight and the cut of the diamond. My son's a fully qualified gemologist. He studied at the Gemological Institution of America, and they spend months studying diamonds. The most important of the 4C's is the quality of the cut. Depending on how well the diamond has been cut makes a huge difference on how much sparkle, how much brilliance, how much luster, how much light emits from the diamond. And it is probably the most important of all. If you think about it, the cut is the bit done by humans, whereas the other three is the work of nature. And you might think that all diamonds are cut perfectly. Why wouldn't you cut a diamond perfectly? Well, in a world where gemstones are traded from one trader to another, from one dealer to another, based on the carat weight, everybody, when they're cutting a gemstone, is trying to maximize the carat weight. You get a piece of rough out of the ground, you cut it, and you want to maximize your yield. The trouble is, when you cut a diamond for maximum carat weight, you don't get the most beautiful sparkle, the most beautiful brilliance. So the quality of the cut, the size of the table facet, in fact, let's just quickly show you this. This is the table, the top of your diamond. This is, of course, is a piece of glass, otherwise it'd be millions. But the table is the top facet. The facets around the top is called your crown. The widest point of a diamond, when you look at it all the way around the outside, is your girdle. And it is these angles and the size of these facets that dictate how much light, how much sparkle, how much brilliance you get out of your gemstone. So cut is the most important thing. Then you want to look at the colour. With a diamond, we want to have it as near to colourless as possible. The GIA have a scale from D to Z. They don't have an ABC, so don't keep looking for it because you'll never find one. They go from D to Z. Now D is completely ice white. It's the colour of ice. It's completely, you cannot, you can almost can't see it. All the way to Z, which is a little bit lazy, a bit hazy and a bit yellowish. And we always recommend that when you're buying a diamond, you'll pay a real premium for D's, E's and F's. And G to H, for most people, you can't tell the difference from a G to H to a D. Without a trained eye, you won't tell the difference. So at G to H, that's where you're probably going to get the best value. Beyond H, I to J, you might just start to notice that the colour changes a bit. So you want a nice cut diamond in terms of colour, look around the G to H area. In terms of carat weight, we'll buy what you can afford. Or maybe stretch just a little bit. Don't never stretch too much, but stretch a little bit. Because remember, you're buying something with intrinsic value. So many, many years down the line, a diamond will always hold some value because it's something that is incredibly, incredibly rare. And probably the most overrated of the 4C's is the quality of what we call the clarity. Now, the crazy thing with diamonds, and we don't do it with any other gemstone, is in the trade, when we grade a diamond, we use a 10 times magnification to look at the clarity. Well, that's a bit absurd, really, because when you think about it, you're sort of describing something that is based on beauty. All of the gemstones, we use the naked eye. We say, is that gemstone eye clean or not eye clean? And yet with diamonds, we use a 10 times loop. Now, you'll hear things like internally flawless, you'll hear things like VSI grade and SI grade, and these are all grading the quality of the inclusions or the lack of inclusions with a 10 times magnification. I try and keep it quite simple. When you're buying a diamond, have a look at it. Can you see inclusions? If you can't, then the clarity, in my opinion, is fine. I would spend more on getting either a bigger diamond or one that is more ice white. So that kind of finishes the 4C's. Carat weight is purely a measurement of weight. Colour is how ice white it is. Your clarity is whether there are inclusions in the diamond or not. And of all of these, realistically, the last one, the quality of the cut, is what delivers all that sparkle, all that magic, and all that dispersion of light.